All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am under the understanding that we lost some video. The So Ashburn now working their way out, sending it up, coming through. He sends it up for contract. Contract coming through. So I apologize. I understand that something happened to my feed, but we are back now live and working right through. I know it says TR Selects again, but it is not. This is in playing the Rockets. Just joining us. We have 8:24 remaining. Ashburn is leading on the goal from Rutherford with the assist from Strabutzel. Now back to the middle, sent through the middle, but not able to get on post by Apostolescu are on goal. And so it is held up there now. Working it back through Conchar. Conchar gets it down low for Ashburn. Working their way through. Now sent up all the way down. That is icing. And we'll get a face off back inside the Ashburn end. Now inside the face-off, Rutherford. Rutherford wins it one back for Leeds. Now he picks it up. He's looking back. He sends it back for Russell. Shot. Goal. That goes wide. Is that saved? Now sent back behind the net for Leeds. Leeds working through. Trying to get through. Held in at the line by contract. Excuse me. Held on the line by Revich. Now sent around. Rutherford picking it up. He misses it though, and it gets to a Rockets player, and they look to break out. Now Rutherford. He sends it back towards the net, looking, trying to get it to Leeds. Couldn't. And now checked up off the play, and now working their way through. Here comes, they get it out to center. Strabutzel looking to regroup for Ashburn. Gives it up for Leeds. Leeds is checked up off the play, and now working their way in. Coming up outside the zone, and still working towards the Leeds, giving pressure. Now Rutherford. Rutherford checks the player off, and now gets it over to Donovan. Now Leeds working his way up. He's checked up off the play, but still inside as Donovan gets it. Donovan working his way up. Well, he's checked up off the play. Now Leeds turned over the middle for Cal. Cal trying to get a shot off, could not. And now back behind Leeds. Leeds sends it out front, looking for Cal, but it was tipped away by the defense. Now back to Bultima. Bultima shot, blocked out front. Now sent down low by Donovan, but couldn't quite get it to Leeds as they continue to work the puck down low. Ashburn does. 6:23 and counting left in the first period. Still 1-0, and they finally are going to blow it dead for a frozen puck, and the faceoff will come up to the left of the Rockets net. 6:20 remaining here now in the first period. Ashburn up 1-0. I'm sitting here broadcasting and I just found out that I got no sound. So I lost the feed, then I lost my mic. All right, I think we're back good. So that was Ratterman's goal that just scored. So Rutherford had the original goal and the assist from both of Rutherford Ratterman and Brian Still. And Ashburn is up 2-0 with 2:01 remaining. Now Rutherford wins the gets the lead. Leads with the shot. It's loose. Oh, and Rutherford couldn't quite get to that one. And now working their way through. Van Beck could not keep the line. That is sent down, and that is icing. And we will get a face-off back inside the Ashburn end. Down to 1:44 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn is up 2-0. Now Rutherford's going to be in for this face-off. Coming up to the left of the Rockets goal. Let's go. Rutherford ties that one up, gets it over to Donovan now. So he wins that one. Now being sit up front. Rutherford couldn't quite get a stick on it. Now it's pumped up in the air. Now leads with it. Leads to the shot towards the net. Rutherford. He comes behind. He's taking down. No call coming though. Now working out the Rockets. Rockets working wide. Try to get through. Can't. Now Voltima working his way through. Sent up Donovan. Donovan looking across. He finds Leeds. Leeds gets it into the zone. Now Donovan with it. He looks across, finds Rutherford. Rutherford couldn't quite get it on his backhand. Now he skates to the middle. He sends back out. He was trying to get it over to the defense, but that that pass misses, and Van Ben will recover in his own zone. Now pulling it up, Rutherford. Rutherford coming in. He's looking with speed. He goes around wide. He grabs it for Donovan. Donovan with a shot is blocked. And now since all the way down, that's going to be icing. And a face-off will come back inside the Rocket zone. 46 seconds remaining here in the first period. Ashburn up 2-0. Now Kyle in for this face-off for Ashburn. He ties that one up. It's set towards the net. It's sticked away by the netminder. Ryan's got it now for Ashburn. He sends it down low looking for Cal. Cal sending it across. Tries to get it to O'Neal. O'Neal high stick by Cal's stick. Now pops up and how the play hits the netting. So face off coming up right there inside the Rockets dome. 29.8 seconds remaining. Now Ashburn wins that back. That was Cal with the win. That shot goes right into Ashburn to Cal's midsection, and now working their way out. Here comes the Rockets. The Rockets working their way back. It's dumped in. They get it through. Now Leslie sending it around. Morse sending it up. He finds Ryan. Ryan looking. Finds a stretch pass for O'Neal. O'Neal works his way in. Shot. He misses the net. It goes high up over the glass or over the net. Shot. Nice second shot by Ryan. But the net had, or the buzzer had gone before the puck went in anyway. So uh, anyway, in that period, I don't have a shot count this time, but I believe I don't have a shot count. But after one period, Ashburn is up 2-0. Stick with us here on the Rud Sports Broadcasting Network, and we will be right back with you. Again, I know that the feed says this is a TI Selects. That's because I had to create a quick rebroadcast because something happened to the original feed. So please fix that. Now Ashburn is being forced to change to their white jerseys mid-game, um, which is really should be the other team changing their jerseys because they're the ones that are the home team. They're supposed to wear white. But anyway, doesn't really matter. They're changing over to white. So they're giving them a minute to change. So I won't put that on the screen. As we got some guys trying to get through there. So anyway, stay with us here. We'll be right back with you in just a second. All right, so we are back. So Ashburn has changed their white jerseys to alleviate the confusion on the ice as far as which team is which. Um, so Kyle went to the faceoff. He wins that over, sends it over for O'Neal, but he doesn't get to it. And now back comes Rockets. Rockets working their way down. He gets inside the zone, but it's picked up by Morris. Morris trying to work it right first. He's coming across. He's looking for Ryan. He misses it, and that's icing on the missed pass by Morris. And it'll come back inside the Ashburn zone. Just getting started here in the second period. Ashburn up 2-0. Now Cal back in for the face-off to the right of his own net. Face-off won by Cal, but he won it right to DeVos. DeVos to hold on, and we'll get a face-off, and we'll do it again. Now working our way back through. That one sent wide, coming through. So working their way up. Here comes Cal. Cal tripped and now looking towards it. And now Ashburn will be on the penalty or will be on the power play as they were going to get their first power play opportunity of this of the season. So now working their way in. Rutherford is going to be out here to start this power play on the center side. He wins that one back over for Van Bent, but it's taken by the Rockets. Rockets looking to break out. They're trying to get out of the zone. Can't. Now sent down low. Working down low. Van Benton to Ratterman. Now trying to send it out front, but not able to get to it. Now back top for Sir Russell. Now Van Benton. Van Benton looking. Sending it across. Now out of the zone. Sir Russell going to recover for Ashburn. He sends it up to Feliciano. It's turned over. This poke checked off his stick. Now working to Butzel. Butzel trying to get him out of the zone. Now looking for Feliciano. Feliciano's in. Shot towards the net. Wonderful trying to get to it, but he was just taken out. And then he takes out Radaman in the process. And now 2-on-2 to Valentine. And Rockets trying to get inside. And now working up. Trying to get him out. Now sent out for Radaman. Radaman's got it. He's looking for the he sends it up for Feliciano. Now Rutherford knocks it down, gets it to Radaman. Radaman drops it in. Down low inside. Feliciano with it. Looking, he spins off. He looks down low. Now Rutherford's taken out of the play there. No call coming. But now back down low, Radaman. I'm sorry, that's Morris. Morris down low. Looking. Sends it for Radaman. Radaman shot saved. Now another shot. Multiple shots. And now looking to reset. Now looking down low. Now sent towards the net. It's still loose. They can't get it out of the zone. Feliciano now. There's 9 seconds left on the clock. Play shot towards the net. And now it's sent out. Rutherford is taken down. And there's icing. And now, after being just as the one penalty expires, another penalty is called on the Rockets, so they'll go right back on the penalty kill. So right back inside now. Penalty for the cross check, and now working their way out. So now Kyle with it up top. Shot towards the net. Save. No, not saved. It did go in high. Kyle with the goal. I believe the assist goes to Morse, and it is now 3-0 Ashburn. All right, so we're up 3-0 now. The Ashburn Xtreme is. And now Leeds is in at center on the power play line is staying out there. A little confused by what's going on here. So Leeds is out there going to center with O'Neill and I believe Donovan. You can't see the number here now through the netting. Yeah. And O'Neill. Now tipped up by O'Neill. Now sent back out of the way. Now O'Neill working his way through. He throws right through one. Then another. Now leads with it. Leads. Look at and O'Neill couldn't get a stick on it. He sends it around. Now looking out front, trying to continue to keep the pressure on and keep the score going the right direction. Conchar now behind the net. He sends it up, but nobody there. And Rockets look to break out. It's kept in by Morse. Now by O'Neill, he keeps it in. Rockets can't get out of the zone. And now finally they do. And Ashburn will regroup as that's sent back by Morse to Apostolescu. Now down low, trying to get their way out, working their way up. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill coming in across the blue line. Shot blocked by the defense and working their way out is the Rockets. Rockets sending it down, but that's going to get far enough for icing, and we will get a face-off back inside the the Rockets in. 13-10 remaining here in the period. Ashburn up 3-0. Now coming up, we have the Murphy line. Now working their way through. They win that back. Now Sabato with a shot towards the net, saved by the netminder. Now working his way across, trying to Murphy with it in the corner. Now down low for Donovan. Donovan with the shot. Now Ryan had the shot. Couldn't get past it. Now Sabato with the shot towards the net. Still loose. Trying to get it through. Puck is still loose. Puck is still loose. Can't get it out. Now with it. Revich sending it towards the net. That's blocked away, tipped aside by the defense. Now looking out front, trying to get to it. It's still loose. And it goes in. Ryan with that goal. On the assist, we'll say to Murphy and Donovan, but I'm really not sure who had the assist, but I do know it was Ryan with that goal, and it is now 4-0 in favor of Ashburn as they continue to put the pressure on the Rockets. Now that comes out, working their way through, trying to send through, can't. Now the Rockets working their way through. They get it through center, now out to Fultima as he goes ahead and resets for Ashburn. Now Murphy working the way through. He dumps it in and gets it around. Now being chased by Donovan. Donovan checked up off the play. Still working for it. Ryan sends it around to the far side corner. Working her way through, coming across, and now looking to get it out of the zone. Hook check, but dumped in by the Rockets. Rockets giving chase. Ultima sends it around for Donovan. Donovan working his way up. He gets it out. He sends it up for Murphy. Murphy coming in. He takes a shot. That's saved, but it's loose. And now finally covered up and held onto by the Rockets. And we will get a face-off to the right of the Rockets net. 11:21 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn up 4-0. Face-off won by Feliciano. He tries to get it back, trying to look it for Wu. Wu sending it down for Conchar. Conchar working his way through. Now sent back. Kept in by Morse. Morse to Feliciano. Feliciano dumping it down low, looking for Conchar, but it is sent out by the Rockets, and they will go ahead and send it down the ice, and Morse will recover for Ashburn. He sends it up, tipped in by Wu. They're going to say that was icing, and it wasn't tipped, so face-off coming back inside the Ashburn zone. face off there, won by the Rockets as the Rockets look to get through, trying to get across. Now the Rockets recovering. Sorry about the video there, guys. I'm trying to find a clip. My mic keeps moving on me here. I got a note that the audio keeps coming in and out, so I apologize for that. Now in the far side corner, Conchar. Conchar checked from behind. That's going to be a penalty upcoming on the Rockets. That is a checking from behind penalty all day long. And now that is a 2-10, and Ashburn going to go back to the power play, already up 4-0 with 10:26 remaining here in the second period. Face off won by Leeds. And now Morris is going to go to the box for, I'm sorry, that's Aiden O'Neill is going to go to the box and even things up at 4 on the hooking call that you saw right there. And so now the face off will come back to the other end. So we are at 4-on-4. So I apologize. I understand that my mic keeps moving as I turn with the camera. So I am going to try and find a clip that can keep that close. So working their way around Morse. Morse working his way up. He sends it up the zone, trying to get it out. Can't. Rockets hold on to it. Now sent up. Now towards the net. That goes wide. And Rockets recover. Now another shot towards the net. Saved by the post. And now working his way up. Here comes Apostolescu. He sends it up. He's looking for Leeds. That is going to be icing. Face off going to come all the way back down inside the Ashburn end. 9:58 remaining here in the second period. The 4-on-4, and then there will be a 4-second power play for the Rockets, and then we'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey. All right, face off there, won by Cal. Cal sends it back to Scribotza. Scribotza sending it up, looking through, and that is in offsides. Yeah, offsides at the line, so that'll give us a face-off bout here at center. Oh no, not center. They're gonna say it was right at the line. So now working their way through. Face-off won by Ashburn. Now Leeds hooked down. Well, not hooked down, but hooked. No call coming. Now working. Now waiting till they get on sides. And that gives Rockets a chance to get it down the ice. But not far enough for anything to come to fruition. So working their way through. Now the Rockets 2-on-1 developing. Sent towards the net. That goes wide through. And now here comes Leeds. Leeds working his way through. Coming in. He toe drags around one. Toe drags around, and then and that puck, I'm sorry, the net comes off. But I think even if that puck would have gone in the net, it would have been waved off because Leeds was right on top of the goaltender. But either way, face-off going to happen right inside, or inside the zone to the left of the Rockets net. Rutherford's going to take this face-off. He's out there. He's got Feliciano with him, as well as Van Benton and Plotino. And not sure what they are checking on there. Oh, the ref, it looks like he cut his hand, so they're trying to put a Band-Aid on it. So give me 1 second and we'll be right back. So the delay on the ice again for a injured official got his hand cut. I don't know if he got a cut on a blade or if he got a cut on the dasher. I have had that happen, so I understand. Um, so all right. So can somebody in the chat tell me whether or not you can hear my voice right now? I've just re-clipped this and tried to make shift so that the mic moved with me. I just need somebody to tell me in the chat whether or not they can hear me and whether or not it's muffled or if it's good to go. Sorry about that. Forgot to unmute my mic. All right, so that faceoff was won by Rutherford. The shot was tipped wide. Now working to get it out. Feliciano on the side, trying to get it out. Sends it back. Now Feliciano with it. He's got Rutherford. He sends it behind Rutherford. Rutherford tipping it up. Rutherford working his way in. He puts on the brakes. He's checked up off the play. Now Feliciano sent it back for Botima. Botima's shot saved by the netminder. Working, trying to clear it out. Or sits all the way down. That will be icing. And the face-off will come back inside the Rocket zone. We are down to 8:31 remaining here in the second period. We're down to 8:31 remaining on the second period and 5 seconds remaining on the Rockets' first penalty, or Rockets penalty, and 4 seconds left on the one to Aiden O'Neill. And that is sent down. That is not going to be icing. That is touched by the net by Van Benton, and now it's being sent out. Looking, Feliciano trying to get out there. Now down low, trying to short-side it off of DeVos, but he holds that post. It held on to the DeVos was holding the post, and he holds on, and we will get a face off here in the Ashburn zone. Now inside, Murphy sends it around, working his way up, and now it's sent out. Now Ryan giving chase. Now coming into the zone, Murphy taken out as he comes into the zone, and now working their way up, trying to get it out. Camp Morse sending it up, trying to get through, and now it gets it to Ryan. Ryan coming in, short side, looking for Donovan, but couldn't get the shot off. His stick was tied up. And now down low, working their way through. Morse sends it through the crease. Now Apostolescu low. Covered there, though, by Donovan. Donovan sending it down low, sends it for Ryan, whose shot goes wide of the net. Now on the near side boards, Murphy. Murphy working his way down low, trying to get through. Can't. He sends it around to the other side for Apostolescu. He's down low. He sends it towards the net, but Murphy too deep, can't get his stick on it. Now sent that low, kept in by Morse. Now sent it up by the Rockets. That goes far enough for icing, and faceoff will come back down inside the Ashburn zone. Excuse me, inside the Rocket zone. We are down to 7:08 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn continuing to hold on to the 4-0 lead. Now inside the faceoff. That's Powell. Powell wins that over. He gets it to Wu. Shot towards the net, saved. Now Wu chasing it down, trying to get through. Now back out, looking. Sherbutzle, sending it up for O'Neill. O'Neill gets it into the zone. He's looking to try and get it to Cal. He does. Cal takes a shot. and it's saved. But the rebound's there. Now Strabutzel with it. He takes a shot towards the net. Gloved by the netminder. He holds on, and we'll get a face-off inside the Rocket zone. Now Rutherford in for this face-off. Out there with Ethan Rademan. That face-off taken and won by the Rockets. Now sending it towards the net. It's loose. Nobody can get to it. And now back comes the Rockets. They dump it into the zone. Strabutzel giving chase. He sends it back around for Rademan. Rademan looking up. He hits leads. Now Rutherford. Rutherford coming in with it. He looks wide. He looks and sends it across for Rademan. Couldn't quite get it to him. Now down low. Rademan holding the line along the far side boards. Rabbit sending it around for Leeds. Leeds looking. Now Rutherford with it. Rutherford puts on the brakes. He kicks it on. He's trying to get possession and get it up. He chops one down. Still trying to get it out of there. And now puck is still being fought for in the corner. And now working their way through. Can't get it out. They finally do. And here come the Rockets. Rockets working their way through. Strabutzel. Strabutzel sending it on. Now working his way up. Taking it out. Poked at by Rutherford trying to get it out. Now Revich with it. Revich trying to get it out of the zone. Can't. Shot towards the net. Blocked on by Leeds. And now sending it up. Finds Rademan, but he misses the puck. And icing. And a face-off. Coming back inside the Ashburn zone. 5:16 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn up 4-0. All right, so face-off coming through, won by Ashburn, sent up by Voltima. Now tipped on. They're waiting for it. No icing. Icing's going to be waved off. Wu chasing it down. Now behind the net. Feliciano tried to get to it, could not. And now being sent up Conchar. Conchar along the far side boards, working down low. Can't get to it. Kept in at the line there by Van Benton. Now looking, Feliciano sends it up. Now Voltima. He sends it down low. Feliciano. Feliciano trying to get it through for Wu. Now finally bounces off the stance and he gets out the center. But so Ashford looking to regroup. Now Voltima sending it well across. Looking up. Trying to get it to Feliciano. Can't. Now sent up. Conchar. Back. Van Benton with it. Van Benton looking up. Coming through. And sent down low. Now Conchar in the far side corner, looking to try and get it over to Wu. But now he's just holding it up down there. 4 minutes remaining here in the second period, and we'll get a whistle as the puck was frozen, and we'll get a face-off inside the Rocket zone. Again, 3:58 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn up 4-0. And if you were to look at the scoreboard right now, you would laugh because it says that there's one shot on goal for Ashburn, nothing for the Rockets. But somehow Ashburn has scored 4 goals on one shot. I don't know. All right, so Ashburn wins that one, but it's sent out by the Rockets. Rockets regrouping, and Ryan just couldn't get off sides. Donovan had his back turned and did not know that Ryan was still off sides. So we'll get a face off here just outside the Rocket zone. Now Murphy working his way in. Face off. Tipped forward by Murphy, but taken by the Rockets. Rockets getting through. Can't get there. And now working through, trying to get across. Finally sent around. Now Murphy not necessarily checking a player into the close. Now, working our way out, and here comes Ryan. Ryan loses it though. Shot towards the net, save, and the puck is still loose. Now working their way up, coming through. Now, something sent the player down as he was held on to. Trying to work through. Finally coming up, Ryan. Ryan working his way into the zone. He's trying to get a shot. There's a shot and a goal. That's the second one of the game for Ryan, Chris Ryan. And that is an unassisted goal. And Ashburn up 5-0. Now in for the face-off. Clock! Clock! Huh? It's not the third period yet. All right, so, all right, sorry about that. Face-off sent towards the net. Now sent on Revich. Revich dumps it down, trying to get through. Now O'Neill. O'Neill sending it back. He sends it up for Cal. Now down low. O'Neill. O'Neill trying to get through. Sabato sends it up towards the net. Now Leeds. Leeds working his way through. Leeds behind. Now sent up along the boards for Revich. Revich sending it through. O'Neill sending it back low for Conchar. That's right, that's not Conchar, that was Leeds. Now working their way out. Here come the Rockets. Rockets working their way through. Now working through. Cal. Cal gets it across. He sends it over for Revich. Revich trying to send it up. Rockets. As they work their way through. Now dumped in. Still working down low. Now poked on and working their way through. Strabutzel. Strabutzel coming through. He sends it up. He looks, he sends it up for Leeds. Leeds gets it to O'Neill. O'Neill toe directs around one, but then he is checked up off the play and he is injured. So we are going to turn this over here because he was hit pretty hard as he came through. It wasn't an illegal play. Um, it was certainly not an illegal play. I thought it was shoulder on shoulder as he came through. I just think he kind of went funny. But he is down. Um, he's moving, so that's a good sign. He's on his stomach. I think he just they need to get him up. We see what the result is here for Aiden O'Neill as he's still down. They take off his helmet. It looks like he's going to get up, and he is up under his own power. So he is skating off. And that was just one of those things where he was trying to duke between two defenders, and both of them hit him at the same time. It wasn't illegal, but he did kind of go down sort of funny. But the good news is he's skating up off his under his own power, and so faceoff's going to come out to center ice with 36 seconds left in the second period, and Redmond and still needing a winger out there. Looks like it's going to be Grant Leeds out there. So getting ready to drop the puck here with 36 seconds left. Face-off won by Rutherford. Now back to Redmond. Redmond sends it back to reset to the defense. Now working up Rutherford. Rutherford trying to send it up for Leeds. Couldn't. And offsides. Offsides is the call. Now Rutherford wins that face-off, sending it up, looking for. Oh, it's still tied up though. And now finally it does get away as Van Benton sends it up. Van Benton working, sending it through. That'll do it for the second period. So after two periods, Ashburn is up 5-0. So we'll be right back with you for the third period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third period. Ashburn coming into the third period, up 5-0. We are now in running clock situation for this game based off of the score. Runner fourth in for this faceoff. He's out there with Ratterman and I can't think who the other player is right now. It's not Donovan. That might be Ryan out there. Now working tied up, one by Rutherford. Sent back now. Strabuzzo with it. Strabuzzo working up, trying to get it through. Gets it up for Ratterman. Ratterman into the zone, coming wide. He loses it. Sent towards the net. Shot blocked up by the netminder. Now behind Ratterman with it. He sends it back low for Bleeds. Bleeds off the and now they lost sight of the puck. Puck was still loose, but ref lost sight of the puck, and it is now uh, we're back to so we'll get a face off inside the zone. Down to 16-21 and counting. As I said, we are into stoppage time. I'm sorry, that's stoppage time. This is not soccer. All right, so we are that face-off won by Rutherford. He sends it back around. Now Pokulevsky sending it towards the net, trying to get through there. Holds the zone. Not able to, and now out it comes. Rutherford, though, pops it up. And they get around one, but he can't get around it again. Now Rutherford's working his way up. Oh, and his poke checked off his stick just as he was about to pass it up. Trying to get through, now around. Now being sent up. Ratterman trying to get out of the zone. Now Rutherford giving chase. Him and Leeds together. Leeds trying to send it behind. Leeds is checked off pretty hard off the play. He's slow to get up, but he is back up under his own power. The play will continue. Now working their way into the zone, the Rockets. Rockets sending it up. Leeds sent with that puck. Now trying to get out. Now sent up by Vasilescu. Now working up. Here comes Conchar. Casey Conchar looking. He drops it for Feliciano. That shot is saved by the netminder. Now still working their way up. Kept in. Working across. Sent in. Now being sent down by the Rockets. The Rockets just ice it. And that'll go down and that'll be ice. That'll give us a face-off back inside the Rockets zone. 14:38 and counting here in the third period. Ashburn still up by a score of 5-0. Now face-off won by Murphy for Ashburn. Now sent down low by Strabuzzo. Strabuzzo gets a hold of it. Now inside the corner, working it up. Trying to get through. Feliciano sends it back to the center. Can't get out. Now the Rockets do finally get it out of the zone as they work. And it is sent down. That is good at the line. So Sabathia going to have to recover it now. Back behind his net as he continues to work towards getting the puck out of the zone. It does get out of the zone here, and now up to back dumped in by it's sent down by Conchar, or sorry, not Conchar, that's Revich. And it goes in on net, so no icing, and Revich gets it at center. And now sent back in, but offsides was Donovan, and so we'll get a face-off back down inside, or back just outside the Rocket zone. Counting here. Left. Murphy back in for this face-off for Ashburn. That's one. Still working through. Here comes the Rockets working their way back. Now Van Benton with it. Van Benton sends it up. Can't get it out. Now finally they do. Here's a foot race for it. Ryan and Donovan trying to send it towards the net. It goes through the crease, but couldn't quite get there. Continuing to work back. Donovan holds it. He gets it for Ryan. Ryan looking for the hat trick, but he sends it wide. Now back down low, Murphy. Murphy sending it across. That's kept in by Murphy. Now back down low. Now along the near side boards, the Rockets trying to get out of the zone. Can't. Ryan fighting for it down low. Sends it through the middle. Donovan can't get to it, but Van Benton holds the line. He takes a shot. That's gloved down by the netminder, and we will get a face off inside the Rocket zone. 12 minutes exactly remaining here and counting. Ashburn holding on to their 5-0 lead. Now for this face-off, Cal in. He sends that one. Oh, that gets over one by the Rockets. Rockets working their way up, trying to get outside the zone. Van Benton holds the line. And now working their way back, but sit back for Tima. He sends it up for Cal. Cal checked up off the play. And now working it down low, but can't get it out to center it. Kept in though by Tima temporarily. Now the Rockets working their way back, trying to muster some sort of comeback here, but offsides, Leeds could not quite get back on sides with Cal dumped that in, and we'll get a face-off just outside the Rocket zone. Exactly 11 minutes and counting remaining here in the game. Ashburn up 5-0. Rutherford in for the face-off. Rutherford wins that back to Apostolescu. Now sends up to Raderman. Raderman sending it in. Pushing. Now Rutherford, he takes a shot towards the net. That's saved. And held in by Morse. Morse sends it down low for Wu. Wu trying to send it around. But it's taken by the Rockets. Now back to Wu. Now Raderman. And Wu checks Raderman. And now working their way across. Now Apostolescu working his way through. He's digging through. He's trying to get something. He sends it towards the net. Not able to get out. Now Raderman turns and shoots. Now, checked up off the play. And there's going to be a penalty coming up on Rutherford for roughing or interference. That puck was way gone when he hit him. So, unnecessary interference call on Rutherford. So, face-off coming up inside the Ashburn end as Ashburn going to serve the 2-minute penalty. Now we are running clock, so they can drop the puck. Now, out it goes, Sabato. Sabato sends it over for Conchar. Conchar can't clear the zone, though, and it's turned over right in the middle. Now another one. Now a shot towards the net. Save. Now back. Trying to work its way out. Now, sit down the ice. That's going to be icing. And face-off will come back inside the Ashburn end. But we have a running clock, so this is just more penalty kill time than running off before they even before they line up. So that's great. All right, so Feliciano in for the face-off. He wins that one back, gets it around for Revich. Revich sending it around for Conchar. Conchar holding it, looking, trying to send it up, and Feliciano misses it. So it's going to be icing. Face-off back inside the Ashburn end yet again. 8:30 remaining here in the third period. 40 seconds remaining on the penalty of Rutherford. Face off one, sent out. Now working his way down. Chase being driven by Feliciano. Ryan, that's Ryan, excuse me. Ryan, but he couldn't quite get to it. Sits up on a corner for the Rockets, but they're going to let the winner go. Now, being held. Now working their way through. Here come the Rockets. Rockets working their way out, trying to get something started on this power play. There's only 10 seconds left, and that's put checked off by Multima. Now up to Ryan. Ryan looking, trying to send it towards the net, not able to, and gets it back out. Now working his way out. Held in at the line by, nope, not by Hans Van Benton. He had to go ahead and wait to dump it back in, but that gave the Rockets enough time to get to him and clear it out of the zone. Now Murphy with it sends it across. He sends it over for Multima. Now to Van Benton. Van Benton working his way up. He drops it for Donovan. Donovan with a shot towards the net, saved by the netminder. And now working their way out. Coming through the leads. Now watches them as the Rockets dump it in. Now Murphy with it behind the net. Murphy loses it. Now kept in by the Rockets along the near side boards. Send it around. And now Donovan gets a breakout pass from Conchar. He comes in, tries to cut to the net, can't, and now sends it around. Now working down low. Cal leads with a shot that goes off the side of the net. And for a second, I thought that went in, but it did not. And now sent up, working down low. Cal sent around. Now back up. Now we see Hayden O'Neill is back out. As the turnover happens for the Rockets, that shot saved by DeVos. Now working his way up, trying to get out of the zone. O'Neill gets it out of the zone, sends it up. Can't get it out. Apostolescu with it now. Now looking up. O'Neill finds leads working his way in, and it's taken off his, and he loses an edge. I don't know what happened there. I didn't see it, but Cal lost an edge and then ended up into the net and dislodging it. So anyway, Aiden O'Neill is back on the ice, back out skating. So I know, I think Mom is listening right now. So just so you know, he is okay. All right. So back in now. Rutherford ties him up and wins the face-off. Kept in temporarily, but now it comes back out to the Rockets. Rockets going to dump it in. Now looking for it here, Revich. Revich sending it up for Rutherford. Rutherford looking. He finds Wu on the far side. Wu working his way in. He takes a shot that goes wide. Rutherford fighting now Wu with it. Wu trying to send it down low. Shot and saved by the netminder. He holds on, and we'll get a face-off here. Face-off here to the right of the netminder. 4:50 and counting remaining here in the period, or in the game. And continuing to be up 5-0. Now Feliciano wins that. Looking. O'Neill working back. Now sent back up top for Multima. Multima sending it down low. Now Feliciano sent it back low for O'Neill. Now to Feliciano. Feliciano trying to send it up. Cannot. And it comes out of the zone. Voltima getting the puck, waiting for O'Neill to get on side. Good timing there. Now O'Neill checks the guy that was trying to check him, and comes away. Stood up by Voltima, and now Feliciano. Feliciano, look, he finds O'Neill. O'Neill sends it back for Conchar. Conchar shot towards the net, save, stick to side by the netminder. Still working through now out front. Now Van Benton. Van Benton regrouping at center with Voltima. Now to Feliciano. Feliciano with it. He sends it back for Voltima. Now Van Benton as they continue to play catch with it here. Now finally getting it up and down into the offensive zone. Feliciano sends it back to Voltima as they continue to just be regrouping right now. It seems like they're just running a passing drill. Feliciano toe drags around one, but does not get it through, and it sits out of the zone by the Rockets. No icing. Now sent all the way down on the missed pass by Feliciano, and we'll get a face-off here inside the Ashburn end. 2:55 and counting here left in the period and the game. Murphy inside the face-off dot here. Now working their way out, sending it up. Now Morse. Morse working their way out. Murphy. Murphy with it, trying to get it out of the zone. Can't. And out it goes now to Ryan. It's sent back in offsides by the Rockets. And go get a face off here just outside the Ashburn zone with the 2:08 remaining in the game. Murphy back in for this face off. Now working their way out. Ashburn. Butler sending it up. He sends it up looking for Feliciano. When I was on Feliciano, was running. Still trying to work their way through. Leonard's working on it. Leonard's getting through. Big moves for a big guy. All right, so getting through. Now Feliciano trying to send it on and pushes it in. And now Donovan with it. Donovan looking to center for Ryan. Couldn't quite get it to him. Shot is still loose. And there's a goal. And that is the hat trick for Ryan. And it is now 6-0 Ashburn and counting as Chris Ryan comes up with a hat trick. Now inside the face-off shot. We have 55 seconds remaining in this game. Ashburn up 6-0. Now working their way through. Now sending it out. Looking wide. Trying to get down. Can't. Van Benton pushing his player off. Cow loses stick. And now here comes Leeds. Leeds is out there. He's out there with Ratterman. Leeds taking a shot towards the net. He hits the pipe. Now Cow looking low. He's checked up off the play. Down low. Cow looking deep. But behind the net it goes. And it's saved by the or kept in along the boards there by the I don't know who that was. I think it was Leeds. Now up front, looking Leeds. Try to get something. Cow pushes it off to the side. That is it for the game. Ashburn wins this one by a score of 6-0. We'll be right back at it at 4:10 p.m. this afternoon as Ashburn takes on the New York City Skyliners. So 6-0 final score here from the Flyers skate zone in Passacan. We'll be right back with you here on Run Sports Broadcasting in a few hours. Stay tuned and stay safe. Take care of one another out there.